Mercury and Sagittarius. You are the eternal optimist, a forward-thinking person whose sense of humor and openness can go a long way toward overcoming your inability to tend to details. Yours is the adventurous mind that gravitates toward travel, education. Travel. Why is travel in here twice? I guess you traveling. Philosophy, travel, again, religion, politics, and travel. Did I mention travel? You are able to frame most anything in a positive light, and your enthusiasm is infectious. A natural teacher, you love to share your ideas with others and feel compelled to help others move beyond their biases, prejudices, and narrow points of view. Therefore, it is your responsibility to first expand your own mind to make sure that you aren't being narrow or dogmatic. In relationships, you are the truth seeker. You prefer blunt, open, and direct dealings rather than beating around the bush with subtleties. It would be wise for you to include at least a very few down-to-earth friends in your circle to balance your forever expanding ideas with a practical perspective. You don't deal with down very well and like to be with others who match your sunny disposition. You need to be appreciated for your dreams and goals. They are an important part of who you are. Sagittarius without a dream is the soup without the spice. Areas to work on. Thank you, Lando. Excessiveness in all of its many guises is the source of most of your difficulties with others. You tend to promise the moon and say yes to just about anything, assuming there will be time and energy for it. Your intentions are always sincere, but a tendency to promise too much can become a problem for people who depend on your follow-through. This is the placement of the storyteller. In creative endeavors, this is indeed a gift, but it might also make it difficult for you to stick to the facts without exaggerating. Impatience is another issue that is likely to come up in your relationships. Your sense of time is not quite the same as others. You want everything to happen right now. You will push and prod, but ultimately, it isn't other people's sense of time that will adjust. It is you learning to be patient with others that will bring more harmony into your relationships. There isn't just one arrow in the quiver of the Centaur Sagittarian. Consequently, you are likely to spread yourself very thin when you pursue too many interests simultaneously. When you learn to shoot one arrow, track it down, and then shoot it again until it reaches its goal, your effectiveness improves considerably. As with all the fire signs, you may need to improve your listening skills. Ooh! Who sent me that? Let me see. Who sent me these? Hold on, y'all.
Why you get chicken?
Huh?
Why'd you get chicken?
Who? I didn't get no chicken.
There's chicken drumsticks downstairs, Deer Park water, and actual eggs.
Who sent me stuff? That was not me. Whoever sent it to me don't know me sending me chicken and eggs. Who sent me some chicken and eggs?
Like, I saw the chicken, I'm like, maybe she using it, and then I saw that, it's like, that's a little weird. That's what the Deer Park water, like, yeah, nah.
Just a token to brighten up your day. Aww. Period. Oh, that was nice.
When did you change your last name?
That's my maiden name. This man, he will not call me by nobody's married name. He's like, nah. That's crazy. Oh, thank you. Period.
All right, so what you want me to do with the food?
You can take the food to your dad's house because I'm not about to eat no chicken and
what
no
about
eggs.
the Deer Park water?
I could water the plants with the Deer Park water. I appreciate the thought, though. Oh, that was nice. Oh.
So my birthday in a couple days.
I know, my birthday. Don't forget my birthday present.
Wow.
I what?
I won't.
Oh, okay. Aww. That was really nice. I'm vegan, so I don't eat no chicken. I don't eat no dairy. But I appreciate the thought that this person did. That was nice. Where was I at? Sagittarius. All right. Okay, this is where I was at. As with all the fire signs, you may need to improve your listening skills. Fire is quick to react, but did you really hear what the other person said? Understanding Mercury and Sagittarius and others. Now you know them gorillas is vegan. Them rhinos, them giraffes is vegan. Them elephants is vegan. So don't ask me why it's sitting up like that. Of course it's vegan. I'm just saying. I don't know why y'all be expecting us vegans to be all fragile. The biggest, strongest animals in the... Exactly. Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me text this man thank you real quick. 1 second. All right. Thank you, Harold. You vegan, and so I taste good. Exactly. Huh? Oh, okay.
Adios.
Nah, bye-bye. Nah, I don't smoke either. I don't drink either. My bad. I'm back. Okay. Understanding Mercury and Sagittarius and others. At best, this placement leads to inspirational, idealistic individuals who genuinely desire to see things in a positive light. If you ever need a pick-me-up, a shot of enthusiasm, these are the people to seek out. The downside is that they often focus on the hypothetical, the potential, and the ideal of a situation without much interest in everyday reality. They need a goal and a dream to pursue and will want to share their enthusiasm with you. At best, these people can ignite the positive in you, and you can find your relationships with them to be inspirational. At worst, you can find this type of mind to be unyielding and intolerant of anything other than the positive. All right, bet. Make sure you go to your Mercury. So at the bottom of the screen, click where it says Astrology, and then click where it says Birth Chart, and then click your name, and then scroll, and it's going to tell you right there where your Mercury is at. All right. Favorite topics for these people are philosophical, religious, political, and abstract issues. Engaging the higher mind is the type of sport for them, and they love a good challenge or debate. They enjoy this, but sometimes do not realize how, in the heat of a debate, they can become aggressive, assertive, and even insensitive to your point of view. The intentions of individuals with Mercury and Sagittarius are most often honorable, but they are likely to promise more than they can actually deliver. They can be very convincing and persuasive, so keep your wits about you. They will always attempt to convince you that right now is the best time to make a decision.